what needs to change in terms of what agencies are doing?
So typically, what we call the technical side of SEO, those H1 tags, meta descriptions, titles, and all that, they are still going to matter, but just perhaps it's not going to matter in the same way that they did before. Even ChatGPT today, if it has to go out onto the web and look for an answer in the background, it is still reliant on a search engine. And the same goes for a lot of these other large language models as well. And so the visibility index on still relies on a list of some sort. So who is in the number one spot, who is in the number two spot and third, and so on. So of course it does a lot more than that. It actually goes in and reads the material. And so you still have to have good content, and the content has to be relevant and perhaps has to be more on point these days than ever before. You probably don't want to be doing any kind of things like keyword stuffing, because in other words, is the content actually relevant to a person that's going to be looking at it? Because if a person looks at it and says, well, this title looks awkwardly weird, like it's too intentionally made so that it's trying to rank, that's probably not a good idea anymore. Or, well, I'm going to put a whole lot of thought into the meta description in and of itself. Well, meta descriptions don't really matter even to regular search engines these days. And so those relevancy factors have to be taken into consideration, and how much it actually matters to readers, the relevance of the information. How much does it actually answer somebody's question? That's going to matter a whole lot more.